Hello, this is Howard Rose again. If you do not have a home-based business, you need one to get all the tax advantages. And if you have a home-based business, or any business at all, you need the cash flow manager to keep all your receipts. We have a link to order the cash flow manager. We have a link to join our business at the bottom of the page. So we're going to go into the cash flow manager and why it's so crucial to have it. We're going to go through this step by step. And you download the app. It goes onto your smartphone. You will log in. I didn't want you to look at my login number. So this appeals to all companies. That's one thing I like about our business is don't matter what company you're involved in, everybody needs the cash flow manager. Click on cash flow manager. You can add a different company. You can add one for your kids, or if you got several businesses, you can add a different category for each business. Like right there, I got test business. This is just for test purposes. We're going to enter a receipt that we picked up at Chick-fil-A, and you can add income expenses. We're going to add an expense. And the expense was $11. I was eating out with me and Jeff had a little meeting. So the half of that meal right there is a write-off. If you go out to a business and you give them a business card, they consider prospecting. So you will get a write-off on that too. So, and the mile is 50 cents a mile. So you're literally throwing, if you have a home-based business, you're throwing away over $2,000 a year. I mean, if you keep good bookkeeping system, you have to have a good bookkeeping system. This has been been stress relief for me. There's a device, take a picture. Now, normally I do this at the restaurant, but this is a demo. I don't like to. I keep my receipts in a box still, but I don't need it. At the end of the month, I print it up, or end of the year, print it up. They keep it on records for 5 years. So what I recommend to do is at the end of the month, go ahead and print it up. Mr. Ivy Stokes, the leader of my econ, told us to every month you just print it up. What your total expenses for the month was, and keep it, or put it on a flash drive and send it to your CPA. So we got the picture took in so far. We're going to do the mileage real quick. You have up to 3 vehicles that you can add. So there you go. I mean, that's pretty cool. So let's pick vehicle number 1. That could be your whatever it is. So beginning miles is 200. That's kind of a new car. I did that so make it easy for me. Come on now. 25 miles. That was is it a recurring expense? Is it was a recurring? So I entered it, but I didn't pick what it was. It's for a meeting, and right here's your topics. I mean, there's a bunch of them, and you can even add more to it. So it's really a cool system, and I recommend all people, that include my people that's signed up, to start using this thing. I mean, you have to have bookkeeping, and I try to encourage my wife to do the same thing. She has a hard time doing it. I did spell Chick-fil-A wrong, didn't I? That's okay. This is for a demo. And it's loading right now. You see the little pinwheel at the top spinning, so it's loading. Come on, where's it? Sometimes it depends on where your location you're at. So it saved it, and there's a picture of the receipt right there on the cash flow manager. So that's how that works. Mileage, and what we're going to do, we're going to show you a overview of what it looks like. We're going to do a view. of the expense. You can do the same thing with income. So making some money. And right there, that's the grand total expenses for the month. So we're gonna go back to my econ. That's coming on with. We're gonna show you what I done for the month of March. Those are, and you can have it for the entire year also. And there's mileage, and there's a receipt. You don't show all the receipts. So this is just an overview. I want to let you know how this thing works. So get the cash flow manager, $10.95 a month. If you're doing a business, it's included in the business. So free leads next.